Here come the 5 red lights to start DRZ's 9th season in Bahrain. And it was a long hold, but the lights are finally out, and away we go towards the first corner. Cryptics gets away well, immediately putting pressure on Shelby towards the first corner. The Aston Martin's going to have to go defensive, and into turn 1, Cryptics has taken the lead from the Aston Martin, and the Ferrari of Cryptics leads for now, but Shelby's fighting back, and they're side by side, and they come together briefly, tyre banging, but Cryptics leads away, and with Shelby just alongside, still heading into turn 4, can Cryptics stay ahead, or will Shelby get him around the outside? Shelby tries to fight it, Cryptics cuts them off, and Shelby is now second place. Cryptics leads the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Coward is up to third. What a start from the Alpine, getting up to third place on the launch, getting ahead of Pinkweb. And that was completely unexpected from Coward, but he launches himself up there into the podium positions as Smithy is struggling at the moment. Canish has dropped to last, well, nearly last, due to the disconnects Shelby's got in store for us. The Aston Martin versus the Ferrari. This is a battle we haven't seen in a while between the two teams, battling for the wins, and Canish disconnects again, unfortunately, towards the first corner. Shelby has a look at challenging Cryptics down the inside. Pinkweb gets back ahead of Coward, and Coward could not fight that. And Frank Robin having a look at getting at a Coward in the Alpine, but is unable to do so for now, as meanwhile, Coward's having a look at getting back past Pinkweb, and I'll tell you why Coward had such a great climb. It's because he's on the soft tyre, and he's underfueled as well, so he's just been so much faster. But even then, Anthrax is really putting the pressure on the back of that Alpine to try and sniff back, to get away back past. Meanwhile, Smithy dropping down to 7th for a moment, as Jorty is now up to 6th. So the Mercedes is climbing, Coward is dropping like a stone in the ocean, unfortunately, for the Alpine. He had a great launch, but he started to lose pace, now dropped back into the midfield. But hanging on to the top 5 right now, as Jorty is in 6th place. Meanwhile, you got some battling down here. Midge has dropped to 14th from the launch, so I don't know what happened to him. Frisky's up to 11th, so he had a really good start. Let's actually look at position changes here. Sharky's up to 9th, by the way. He's ahead of Romain, so that's that's a great launch for Sharky then, in his Cadillac debut. He didn't have a great quali, but at least he's recovered in the race start. And, well, Romain's definitely battling away. Then you got Frisky in the mix as well. So let's see who wins that battle then. Go further back up the field, because we have some interesting changes. Anthrax Robin into the podium. And, well, Pinkweb's going to challenge that under braking into the first corner. Had a look at getting past. Meanwhile, for the lead, Cryptics and Shelby go at it again towards the fourth corner. Shelby and Cryptics battle away, back to being side by side with another. Can Shelby get around the outside? Can they get a switchback? I think he's going to try it. He can't get it done, unfortunately. But Cryptics is able to defend well enough to stay ahead at the moment in that Ferrari, placing his car perfectly. Meanwhile, the Audis and everyone else, they're just having a squabble away for the next position. Meanwhile, Coward and Pinkweb again having a squabble for 4th place. Anthrax Robin running away with 3rd right now because these two are squabbling. And it's actually opening up an opportunity for the Mercedes to jump in here and maybe get a top 4 result. Pinkweb and Coward around the outside goes Coward. Can he stick the move or will he lose it? He's on the curb, he's nearly off the road, and he does get past. Into 4th place goes the Alpine once more, but can he keep it? He's got a Mercedes behind him as Jorty moves into the top 5, and Corin's trying to go around the outside of him as well. As Corin tries to fight it, he gets pushed off the track briefly by Coward, so he can't stick it. These two have a little bit of a rivalry from Singapore last season. If you know, you know. As Corin does get ahead, the Mercedes have moved up to 5th and 6th. Now we go back to Shelby and Cryptics once more. Let's see what these guys have in store. Out to the last corner comes Shelby. Can he get past Cryptics on this occasion? Onto lap 4 then. The Ferrari leads, then it's the Aston Martin, then it's the Audi of Anthrax Robin in 3rd. Can Shelby get into the lead, maybe into the first corner? He's going to have a look up the inside. Here he comes. Down the inside goes Shelby to try and take the lead. Does take the lead momentarily, but Cryptics has the inside through the second corner, and they squabble away. And Shelby has taken the lead. Cryptics is side by side. What a battle we've got here as Shelby retakes the lead, heading into the 4th corner on the 4th lap. The Aston Martin leads. Oh, there's contact. Shelby and Cryptics come together, and it's only a small collision, but it's enough to open up the door for Anthrax to take 2nd place. He doesn't get past, but he's right on the rear of Cryptics now, as Shelby leads, Cryptics 2nd, and Anthrax Robin in 3rd. Top 3 then, because now Anthrax has entered this fight. Pinkweb has dropped off in 4th place, but now it is down to the likes of Cryptics to try and come back and take it away from Shelby. Can he do it as the Ferrari starts to deploy down the straight? Doesn't have much battery to deploy though towards the first corner. Shelby just has a little bit more. Can Cryptics do anything under braking? No, he can't. And Anthrax Robin is playing it safe. We've got a yellow flag as Frisky boxes, I think. Is that a pit stop? No, he's just going slowly. Okay, we're going to go back onto the lead fight into turn 4. Shelby and Cryptic still battling away. Frisky gets a 10 seconds, and Frisky retires from the race in the pit lane. And meanwhile, on the exit of turn 4, Cryptix is looking punchy to try and take it away from Shelby. Can't do it, but he had a real look there for a second to actually try and take it away. And this squabbling is giving Anthrax Robin an opportunity, as Cryptix had another look through turn 8 to try and get past. He couldn't do so, but he's having a proper good look here. This is a lovely battle between these two, as Romain gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits now, as Romain is in his usual spot of P11. And yeah, that's not really a surprise, as Frisky leaves the session as well. Fight, 100% battery, now ready to deploy it all down the straight, but the other Ferrari, the Ferrari of Cryptix, is now deploying and trying to take the lead away from Shelby, and he's almost ahead, but he's not quite there. Maybe under braking, he's going to go deep into the braking zone. Shelby locks up, and there's a bit more contact between the two, and Cryptix around the outside has retaken the lead through turn 1 and turn 2. Shelby may be coming back into the 4th corner, maybe. No, it's going to be Anthrax Robin getting into the fight, and up the inside into turn 4. Anthrax Robin trying to take 2nd place, and he does take 2nd from Shelby. Shelby dropping from 1st to 3rd in just a few corners' time, and Anthrax Robin now looking to shape up this fight for the win for Audi on their debut race in DRZ. As he had a look at getting past Cryptix, there's slight contact with the driver, but he's unable to get past for the time being. What a start from Anthrax. What a way to debut. Advantage here at the last corner. Here comes the Audi now, going on to lap 7. Here comes the Audi of Anthrax Robin to try and take the lead, and he will take the lead. He's just ahead of Cryptix. Cryptix looking into the 1st corner around the outside again, maybe. Can he repeat his move that he did on Shelby? He's going to damn try, and around the outside, he will make it. Will he stay there, though, as he gets out of the corner, and he does retake the lead, but Anthrax has more battery. Will he try and repass him into the 4th corner? He will. And up the inside goes the Audi once more, and then side by side, there's contact once more. They trade paint as the two nearly come together into a big crash. Shelby just watching in the background at the moment, and it's an insane battle. Cryptix leads away, Anthrax 2nd still, and oh, he's looking really feisty there around the outside. Oh, he's getting faster under the braking zone as well. And Shelby now with 100% battery ready to fight, as Cryptix is really struggling for battery here compared to the other two. Shelby and Anthrax really putting the pressure on the Ferrari of Cryptix. Meanwhile, his teammate Canish is just down in 15th after a few disconnects, unable to really stay in the lobby, unfortunately. This is maxed out of his harvesting, so now he's going to start to deploy. Someone else who's deploying is Anthrax Robin to take the lead away from Cryptix. Once again, they're side by side down the main straight. Shelby just watching in the background, waiting for an opportunity. These two into turn 1. Anthrax, no, it's Cryptix later under braking through the 1st corner, and he's trying again to get it around the outside, and he's going to do it again around the outside. And this time, there's barely any space between them, but they make it work, as Anthrax has taken the lead before the 4th corner. Can he keep it? As around the outside once more goes Cryptix around the outside under the braking zone, and he's going to keep it on the outside, and he's going to get back past. What an overtake from the Ferrari of Cryptix, retaking the lead once again. Shelby still sitting in 3rd, waiting for the opportunity. And once again, Shelby is looking punchy, having a look. Anthrax Robin having a dive into the last corner. And that was unexpected. He's trying to take the lead. They're banging side by side as they go down the main straight now, deploying all of the battery. Cryptix just does not have enough. And now Shelby's coming into it. They're going to go 3 wide on the main straight, aren't they? As they damage, there's a bit of carbon fibre flying off of one of the cars as Shelby locks up into the 1st corner. Cryptix again tries to get around the outside. This time he can't pull it off as Shelby is looking like he's about to get past Cryptix for 2nd place. Is he going to do it? I think he might. Into the 4th corner, he's going to go up the inside. Can Cryptix keep it around the outside? Their tyres are wearing away due to the squabbling here. And it's looking like there's contact between the two as Shelby does get around the outside of Cryptix. And Cryptix couldn't do anything. Maybe for a switchback. It's a double switchback potentially. No, not quite. Well, what a start to this race then. We've still got 20 laps of this to go as Smithy gets the time penalty. Romain and Eamon in the pit lane. Oh, no, not Romain. Sorry, Romain's dropped to... Wait, what? Romain has dropped to 16th. Is he boxed? I think he's boxed. Yeah, he's boxed. He boxed 3 laps ago. I didn't notice that. Well, the RBs are in. 17th and 18th at the moment. A little less punchy on this occasion because Anthrax is currently running away with it. A 2nd up on his time. second up from Shelby, and now Cryptix is going to take second place. He's side by side with the Aston Martin and into the first corner. Was not expecting a battle here as he goes up the inside of Shelby and retakes second. The tyres are absolutely falling off here on lap 10. And out of the last corner, here comes Cryptix in the Ferrari once again trying to challenge. No, he's not challenging. He's coming into the pits. Does he get a penalty for speeding? No, he manages to avoid it. As Shelby also follows him in. With one of the Mercedes boxed. I think Jorty's boxing. Yep. And this will leave CLA an opportunity to get past Cohen. No, he doesn't have any battery left. Oh, it's so close yet so far from getting past. Shelby in Cryptix's box. Jorty's in. Cena staying out. Detective Midge staying out. Ritual also staying out another lap. Currently in 8th, by the way. He's having a proper challenge here, as he does briefly get ahead of Cryptix and Shelby. Will he stay ahead, though? Oh, he's locked up! He's got into the back of Midge! And that's a big collision there! Ritual locking up and going into Midge there. The Red Bull getting hit in the rear, and that may be... No, I don't think there's rear wing damage from that, but that would have absolutely unsettled the grid for a moment there, because everyone was involved. There was like there was a bunch of cars there, and I mean, it's kind of lucky that the only car that got hit was Midge. Unlucky for Midge, of course, but lucky in the sense that none of the leaders got hit there, because that would have ended one of their races. As Ritual dropped to 10th after that, he's probably got damage. I'd imagine he has damage, surely. Let's see. We've got the wrong shot right now. Yeah, that's damage. No, wait. There's no way this man didn't get damage. He got no damage. How? He just slammed into another car and you're telling me he has no damage? Oh my goodness. Look at him, he's completely fine. He just slammed into Midge and he's completely fine. My word. Meanwhile, further up, Cena is now holding up the leaders as Anthrax Robin does come into the pits. Why has Cryptix dropped to 4th? Hello? Oh no, he boxed. Right, I'm an idiot. Sorry. My bad. Meanwhile, the leaders are in. I completely forgot Cryptix boxed. I don't know why. I thought he made a mistake or something. Alright, Shelby is now past Cena, but he has lost time there. What about Anthrax Robin? Did the overcut work, or has the undercut played off? Well, they're close, but it does look like Cryptix is ahead here. Oh, it's only just. And Shelby's right there. Oh, Cena's getting in the battle, though. He's pushed Shelby wide. Cena on the old mediums. It's playing a factor. Here comes Pinkweb to come through the both of them. And Pinkweb now into the 3rd place. And meanwhile, the lead battle continues. And locking up into the 4th corner. Anthrax Robin on the cold, hard tyres is trying to retake the lead. But Cryptix has already warmed up his hards. And he's absolutely using them right now to stay in the lead. And meanwhile, Pinkweb, yeah, I mean, Pinkweb boxed for mediums. Shelby, meanwhile, he's in 4th now. He's struggling a little bit to warm up the tyres, I think. Well, he's had a lap on them, so he should have them warmed up by now. But at the moment, lap 13, and things are getting spicy between Cryptix and Anthrax Robin as this continues to unfold before us. As Cohen drops to 7th place, and looking up the inside goes Anthrax Robin, and again tried to take it and has a bit of contact with the Ferrari. No damage from it, but still contact regardless, as Pinkweb is now looking feisty around the outside of Anthrax, but he doesn't manage to get alongside. Stay with Anthrax Robin then, as he has a look at maybe retaking the lead away from Cryptix. He is going to try and retake the lead from Cryptix, and up the inside goes the Audi to try and take a win. Oh, can he do it? He does get alongside, and he does get up the inside, but Cryptix has the corner, and Cryptix will stay ahead for the time being, but Anthrax is still alongside, and he's got more battery. Will he take the lead here into the 4th corner? He's alongside him. He's well alongside. He's ahead into the 4th corner as Cryptix falls behind, and he loses the lead here through the 4th corner on lap 14. Cryptix can't do much right now. He's just going to have to bide his time. He's still underfueled. Well, a lot of people are. Because obviously harvesting fuel is pretty easy in this game. Good position, but he's not really that close, so he's not going to be able to. Meanwhile, back to Cryptix, who got boost mode on this lap. He's alongside. Can he get alongside? Can he get ahead? He's ahead at the moment through the first turn, but Anthrax Robin trying to fight it on the inside, and he's almost managed to do it. They're side by side, wheel to wheel, towards the 4th corner, the Audi and the Ferrari. So there's an absolutely generational battle between these two, and at the moment Anthrax is winning out, but it's a switchback from Cryptix to take the lead. Oh my word, what a move from Cryptix in the Ferrari. Oh, there's contact between the two. There's only a little bit, but it's going to allow the Astons to close right in on the back of them. So these Astons are really going to play a factor here in this next lap. As Cena gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. As you can see, the harvesting begins as Shelby goes up the inside, not needing to lift and coast. And up the inside goes the Aston, maybe on the exit. Here comes Anthrax Robin to try and take it back from the Audi. What about the other Aston? He's not really a factor right now. Cryptic still leads, but is that going to change into the first corner? The Ferrari's under pressure from three different cars, and up the inside goes Pinkweb to try and take it away from Anthrax. Can he do it? Anthrax staying strong on the exit, and he stays ahead for now. Pinkweb's not done though. Towards the fourth corner, can he do anything? No, he can't. At the moment, he's not able to do much. They both go a bit deep into the fourth corner, but it doesn't cost them much time, so they can stay right with the others. A four-way battle for the win here in Bahrain to start off Season 9. What a race to start off this season. It's going really well so far. The Aston Martin and the Audi start to dance as we look towards turn 1. Cryptix is now under threat, and into turn 1, Shelby's looking up the inside. He's late on the brakes, but he's not late enough. There's a slight bit of contact between the two as Cryptix stays strong on the outside, and they're still fighting, and Cryptix nearly pushes him off the track, and Anthrax is going to get past him into second place. The Audi comes, and he goes past, and Shelby tries to get it under braking into the fourth turn, but he can't do anything. As Shelby gets a 3-second time penalty, the first of the leaders. And Anthrax Robin now looking strong out of the last corner to go and dance with the Ferrari on lap 18 to try and take it away from Cryptix. Can he do it? He's not going alongside. He's staying on the outside, and he's going to go around the outside here into the first turn. Can he get past Cryptix? No. Oh, maybe he might wedge his way through. He is. He's alongside. Can he get past towards turn 4? As Pinkweb boxes, Anthrax Robin side by side with Cryptix and Shelby just on the back of them, waiting for the opportunity. Around the outside goes Anthrax Robin to try and take it away, but Cryptix still has the line for now. Can he keep it though? Around the outside goes the Audi of Anthrax Robin to take the lead again, as Cryptix is late on the brakes, almost locking up and going into the back of Anthrax Robin. Fire way through. And a little bit from Pinkweb, but not that much. As we see Cryptix go again to the outside. They're 3 wide towards the next corner as Shelby's past the both of them in the Aston Martin. We've got a yellow flag on the last corner. And who is that? I think that is Epic Lachlan, I believe, in 18th place, struggling on the soft compound tyre as he gets lapped as Cryptix passes Anthrax Robin into second place. So again, this battle just continues. We don't know who's going to win it. Obviously, Shelby is pretty much out of contention in the last 10 laps of a 3-second time penalty. But it's not over. I think genuinely, like, any of these guys can win right now. And Cohen and Jorty are looking strong in 4th and 5th right now. That's settled. Like, they've gotten a really good start for Mercedes. Double points. And it's high points as well. They're actually best of the midfield right now. With Alpine just behind them, 6th and 7th. And then it's Pinkweb in 8th after having to box and do the 2-stop. Damage, he had like a 28-second pit stop, and I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, because of the way he dropped off so much. How long of a stop that was, as Anthrax Robin down the inside of turn 10, trying to take the lead, and he did take the lead. But does he keep it? As Cryptix is still fighting on the outside. These two starting to score, well, this could give Shelby an opportunity to get away. But at the moment, it's looking like Anthrax is past. And he is. Shelby in a few corners time. Would have loved to race with these battles, but I'm sick. I wish you the best, Content, as I just missed the overtake. Cryptix did just get back past Anthrax Robin. I'm wishing you the best, Content. Cryptix. And Cryptix is low on battery. Cryptix is not very good with his battery management at the moment. And he's burning it all. He's trying to get track position over battery management, and that's costing Cryptix here. As you can see, once again, Anthrax Robin having a look up the inside. Here he comes in the Audi, and it's going to be a clear-cut move, I think. There he is, he's through, but is he going to stay through? As Cryptix again trying to get back past, but this time he fails. Maybe towards turn 4 if he has enough. No, he doesn't. He's going to have to drop away here. So yeah, Anthrax gets past here. And the only other car ahead of him is Shelby, and Shelby has a 3-second time penalty, so I don't think Anthrax is going to be too pressured to do the move right now. He probably will want to win on track, don't get me wrong. He's definitely going to want to win it on track. But he doesn't have to do it straight away. He can wait and bide his time and focus on defense. As, hang on! Oh no! Pinkweb and CL8 have come together into the first corner. We've missed the crash, but they've come together through turn 1, and Cedar and Detective come together as well. What is happening into turn 1 of this racetrack? As Ritual almost goes into Sharky as well. A bunch of people making mistakes into turn 1, locking up their car. And everyone's kind of segregated into their own battles individually at the moment. There's a 15-second gap between Cryptix and Jorty, who is in 4th place, and then there's Cohen in 5th. But yeah, at the moment, there's no big train of cars. They've all, like, swapped out into their own midfield fight. We've got a few battles going on, but, like, the main fight is the leaders, which we are going to swap back to, of course, because this battle has been the most entertaining to watch, as Epic Lachlan just says in the chat. He's keeping it out of the walls, but his battery management is hurting his performance, which is reasonable. It is a new game. Some people aren't used to it yet. As again, on lap 23, here comes Anthrax Robin to try and get around the outside of Shelby. Can he do it? Shelby locks up into the first corner. Maybe a switchback. No, not quite. Cryptix has a look at it, but he couldn't get past. Maybe Anthrax Robin on the exit, turn 3 towards the 4th corner. He's going to look to the inside. No, to the outside. No, back to the inside. Goes Anthrax Robin up the inside. Goes the Audi to take the lead away from Shelby. Shelby can't fight this. No, he can't. And Cryptix is now through, and Shelby down to, well, 2nd. Cryptix is not through, sorry. He's about to get through, though. He's looking at the inside. Shelby's locking up everywhere. He's just struggling so much as CL8 retires from this race, unfortunately. It was such a great start for Alpine, so I don't know why he's retired. But he has backed out of this race, unfortunately, to lose one of the Alpines there. I mean, maybe the collision with Pinkweb might have done it. Maybe he got damage. That could be the reason, but it's a shame to see Alpine dropping out of the fight like that. Looking like it's going to go to the Audi of Anthrax Robin. So let's see then. Only one more corner to define it. Who is going to win? As Cryptix backs away, he's nearly a second back. So I think we're pretty confident in saying, out of the final corner, Anthrax Robin has done everything that he can. And for the first time ever, Anthrax Robin wins with Audi. And in their first ever race in DRZ, Anthrax Robin crosses the line in his first ever race to win from 6th to 1st with Audi on their debut race. Anthrax wins it. And what a way to do it, all the way to the line. Cryptix and Shelby pushed him all the way to the end, and he inevitably won. What a push from all 3 of those drivers. They 100% blew us all away. What a surprising battle, and what a win to take it away. Anthrax Robin winning the Bahrain Grand Prix to win Season 9's first race. And there he is, winning his first ever race with Audi. Winning his first ever race for Audi. And, well, that was just a lovely showing from a new rookie driver. He's only a reserve as well, just mind you. He's not even a full-time driver. And yet he pushed them all the way to the end. And now celebrating that podium. They absolutely deserve it. The both of them, well, all 3 of them really deserve that. Shelby could have won it. Cryptix could have won it. Anthrax could have won it. It went to each one of them led the race at one point, and they were looking like they were going to win, and then it just changed. And there it is. Race winner, fastest lap, driver of the day, most overtakes. We didn't get a cleanest driver award. I don't know why. But there is the results. There's fastest lap as well. Pinkweb with a 1 minute 30.849. Here's all the results. And looking at the gap between these two, bloody hell. Did you both have time penalty? No. Wow. Cohen did get ahead, but he had a time penalty. And there's the rest of the results there.